Jonathan Gavoni of DraftExpress.com. We're here with Syracuse head coach Jim Boeheim in Colorado Springs at the USA Basketball Tryouts. Coach, what have you seen here so far?
A lot of talented kids, and really, when you bring 22 guys in, sometimes there's some guys that maybe aren't that good. These guys are good. It's a really good group. Big guys, swing guys, point guards, two guards. You really got a good collection. It's always hard to find the right chemistry, the right team to put this team together. It's not always necessarily the best players. It's the players that are going to make the best team. You know, that's really what we're trying to do here.
You play a big role with USA Basketball. Last summer was not the best summer at the youth level. And was that an extra motivation for you guys going into this summer?
Yeah, you know, last year I thought we had good teams. I thought they played well, but you know, you're going to get into some of the international events at the younger age. You're going to run into some really good teams, and especially when you're playing on their way and playing in home countries, it's not easy. And I think we need to be reminded of that. We had a streak where we won 5 or 6 events in a row, and that's not that easy to do in international basketball. You're going to take your lumps a little bit, but I thought the teams played well. The coaches, I thought, did a great job. But I think we have to understand that you're going to lose sometimes. It's just, we, as good as we were in the Olympics, we were in a 4-point game with Spain with about 5 minutes to go in the game. We had a great team. So, one thing or another goes a long way. You don't know how those games are going to turn out. We just want to have a really good team every year with a really good chance to win. And even though we lost last year, we had really good teams, and they had a real good chance to win those tournaments.
In terms of the recruiting process for putting together a team like this, what is the sales pitch that you guys use, other than obviously wearing that Team USA uniform, which is a huge honor?
Well, there's two things. Wearing the uniforms in honor, and then also we show the history of Kevin Durant and LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony and Kobe Bryant playing all the way up through, starting with the 18 and under, 17 under, and playing their way up through to the Olympic team. And I think that's what we want these guys to aspire to. Represent their country now, and then as they get older and get better, to continue to play and wear that USA uniform as we go forward in the Olympics and the World Championship. And I think all kids want to do that now.
Right. Watching the last 2 days of practices, I really don't envy you guys having to cut 11 players off this roster. What is it going to come down to for you?
This is very hard. This is always a hard decision. It's always close, amazingly close. I've seen guys in the last day going from being off the team to being in the middle of the team because of in a 2-day tryout, 2.5 days. You can miss somebody, or somebody can have a couple bad practices. So this is a very difficult decision. We'll try to balance the team and try to make sure we have a good team, and not an individual group, but a team that will play together. And that's not easy to do. The coaches have a hard time. And most of the teams we play will have been together for a year or two, and this is the first time this team's together. So it's a challenge.
When you're talking to these kids, do you tell them, that coming here, that's the first step in making the senior team down the road?
It's the first step. It's we hope that they continue to play with USA Basketball, and we can gain experience and get guys who are used to playing international basketball as we go forward. It's great that LeBron James and Kobe Bryant have played international basketball a number of times. You get better. It's a different game, and you do get better. So we want these guys to start playing now and continue to play with us.
Right.